Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of the fantasy draft season, or the fantasy season. We won our first game. Yeah, we won our first game. I'll start our second game right now. So yeah, we're versing the Philadelphia Eagles with Ezekiel Elliott. Let's go. Let's go.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're too.
A full house expected here tonight, Coach.
All
Over
right.
70,000, and the fans still filing into Mercedes-Benz Stadium just west of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
All right. Oh, that QB's
First down,
trash.
Stafford here. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And an alley to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Yeah.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Stafford. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a third we'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On play action, Haskins.
Oh!
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 20! And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
2nd down, Haskins. A dump off to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down.
Play ball.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins.
Give me that!
Nowhere to
That
escape,
quarterback
and he goes
trash.
down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the
Yes!
sack.
Punt that. Let's go,
Now
baby.
throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
This is taken at the 15. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run to Devontae Freeman.
Hoorah!
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Stafford on 3rd down. He may try to run for this. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Why would I throw it
And
right
his
there?
throw here's incomplete.
I
The
threw
former
it to
first-round
what?
pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is
Be my good
3rd
wide
and 7.
receiver. Let's go.
It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
Oh my God, you saw that. He got up, but then.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Stafford.
Come on.
Got him in, he finds Sanders. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford now to throw. He's got Lewis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Now Stafford, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no sack, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Boom, that's
Takes it to the
try.
26, just a 1-yard gain. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
I'm telling
Coming
you,
up in a
baby.
couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Draw play. Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Boom, baby.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford looking deep for Julio. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Got to get the point. Get on the point right here.
On 2nd and 1, Haskins. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. So we'll hit halftime. Just hang on, we'll jump over halftime. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally. Because
Yeah, he's
nothing
injured.
offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. A man who grew up just north of here in Milton, it's Peyton Barber. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Haskins to throw.
I wasn't supposed to be covering him.
That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down.
Middle!
And some room to work. And they'll take it into the end zone. Eagles touchdown. Peyton Barber, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This is taken at his 4. Now a hit and a loose football.
You're kidding.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This is pretty big.
I put a star. Now Stafford. And that's complete to Sanders. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a throw line complete to his running back right side. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw Stafford. Sanders has got it complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Stafford. He completes it to Jones.
Take it.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And
I'm
the
going for the
Falcons
2-point
have retaken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up.
No!
Swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Well, they tried
fucking
to
tag it.
And ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
What?
Because they're not even over 1.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
Oh, my God, dude.
Philadelphia. Ezekiel Elliott. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Hula.
Yes, go.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Give me that first, baby.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did. Picking up extra yardage.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Stafford looks to throw again. And he's going to go down just outside the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
That's what I do when I get mad.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now, you got to put some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a big spot for the rookie Haskins.
Play ball.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Make a putt. Let's go.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Haskins. That's complete to a
Let's go. Now they get the punt.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Polardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Getting set to go again on offense, we get a peek at Julio Jones now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. They come up here on 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the 50, it's Stafford.
No.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. It's complete to Jones. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford.
Come on, let's go.
Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Catch it. That's 1st. Come on.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
No!
He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Stafford. He's got Lewis.
Get the 1st down.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Stafford.
No!
Look at this. They
Get the
get
safety.
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by Sean Williams.
No.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh. No.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And if there was a lane there, it closed up
I'm
quickly
losing.
as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Well,
No.
to throw. And now look at
Fumble,
this.
let's
Big
go.
gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it.
Let's
and
go.
they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position.
Oh,
if
you're
they take
lying.
the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game.
Oh, how is that not a fumble?
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Yeah, that's like their
as they
3rd.
get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Back to throw. And
Gimme!
pressure there as it's
Gimme!
picked off by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
You scared me.
Check 55 to Mike. Hey, watch the slip.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee
Yeah,
here.
run that
They're going
clock.
to escape with a 1-point victory.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Just run the clock. I'm just running the clock out. I'm just running the clock out.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory.
Duh, 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 duh. This isn't regular.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta
I won.
Falcons. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents
Love
off
you.
the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone
This is
that you're getting
fantasy
stronger
draft.
and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through.
So
And they
I
closed
hope
them out
you
with a
guys enjoyed
big-time
this video.
performance
If
down
you
the
guys did,
stretch.
please leave a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later.
So for
Peace out.
Atlanta,